Well, hi there. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna go ahead and just talk through the recent Grinch purchases that I have made from the new Makeup Revolution X Grinch collection. I'm gonna be giving you my thoughts, kind of a walkthrough we'll do first, and then I will be giving you my final thoughts at the end. I would love it if you give me a subscribe, a like, all that fun stuff if you do enjoy my content, and let's go ahead and roll through just a breakdown of the prices and everything. Okay, so I do have my price sheet here on the side of my computer, so do not mind, I'll be looking away for like a second. I'm so sorry. So first off, we are starting with the eyeshadow Don't Give a Grinch liquid eyeshadow set. This retails for $14. Now, mind you, I did buy everything at Target. There is some sales I'm noticing that I did get some prices cheaper than they may retail for now. They may still be the same price. I'm not 100% sure. As far as I know, there wasn't really any like extra sale that I got. I think I just noticed some of the prices were a bit cheaper, so yay me. Hopefully they are still that way for you. They were not advertised when I purchased, so you may, if you end up picking up some of these items, you may notice the same things when you go to ring them out. They might come up at a cheaper price, so fingers crossed for you. Moving on in, this is the large Grinch eyeshadow palette. So I love to talk, but I'm in a hurry to get home and be alone. So the Grinch shadow palette retailing for $20. Next up is the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch Mean One shadow palette retailing for $12. I love the little, it's nice and furry, very cute. Moving on into the Whoville gift set. So this is, sorry, you got gifted, wait, your gift got Grinched, Merry whatever. So the gift set includes Whoville headband. Under the face is a, where is it? It's a lip and cheek tint and a little blush. So super cute there. Mine retailed for $13.50. So that is one of the items that I believe I got like, on sale. Next up we have the snarky, of course that happened, as it would. We have the snarky highlighter. This retails for $10. Next up is the Resting Grinch Face Eyeliner. I don't know if you can see, it's like furry, really cute. Just a basic black eyeliner. I think they just dress up the packaging. Retailing for $6. I am wearing the lashes. So these are the lashes. So they're on my eyes. I don't know if you can see. They're nice and wispy and soft. But I do believe I got these on sale for $7.50. I did see them, I think, on another site for $10. So keep that in mind. I do believe I got them on sale. Next up is the lip set retailing for $10. I did lose the packaging, but there was a makeup sponge that was $6. I don't even think you can see, but it says Revolution X the Grinch. And then lastly for this set is the brush set. Be Naughty, Save Santa the Trip. So it is another gift set which includes one beauty sponge, one compact mirror, and 3 eye brushes, retailing for $30. But that is it for me for this moment. Let's jump on in to the makeup look. Alright, so let's go ahead and just get started. So my eyes are primed with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the matte formula. Shade is Fair Rose. This is usually what I use for my eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to go ahead and take Real Techniques, the contour brush, just to tap out any little bit, because it will settle, I think is the correct term. I'm really bad. I should use an eyeshadow primer, and I don't know. I personally don't have any issues, but whatever. Maybe one day I will. I guess we will see. I'm just jumping in with the shade The Grinch. It's from that little trio. I'm gonna use just the Morphe M433 brush. So I'm just gonna take some of this product onto the lid. This is a really, I'm sorry if I'm blocking you. I don't think I am. This is a really nice metallic shade. So all I'm going to do is apply, and then I'm going to go ahead and go through and kind of just start to buff out the edges a little bit. I might actually even go in with a clean brush. I think I'm just going to kind of swipe the product on and then go in, oh my goodness, go in with just a clean, kind of clean, blendy brush just to take the edge off. I'm just going to go in with another layer of that shade, kind of going decently heavy with the product and just really tapping it in so that, I don't know if you can see, but between the two different sides, this one was just a little bit more looking sheer. But this is a really pretty metallic liquid eyeshadow. I'm very impressed by these. The little trios. So while those are setting, I'm just going to jump into the larger eyeshadow palette. And I am going to, I think I'm lying. Hold on. We're going to stick with the same palette. Is this the brush? Yeah. We're sticking with, sorry, our same little palette. I didn't even show you because we haven't used it yet, but this is the small little furry one. Very cute. I'm going to go ahead and dip into Loathe Entirely with another of the M433 brushes. This is just not the same one, but I'm just going to go ahead and take that through my crease. I do notice you do have to dip in a couple times about the color. I do feel like that is fairly similar for most other eyeshadows, but this is a really pigmented, really nice green eyeshadow. The other one in the palette as well, Mr. Grinch, is also a really nice one. I have noticed, you'll see when we get to it in a second, because there is one green that I don't necessarily hate, but it's a little bit harder to work with. What am I trying to say? The greens in this are actually really good, because I know Revolution has kind of a history of not having the best eyeshadows in the game. I know a lot of fellow, beauty people that I watch do not tend to buy Revolution or review them. I'm having I'll say decent. There are some shades where I definitely can see where people are coming from, but I do sometimes feel this way about, normal makeup that is out there. Either the shimmers just kind of aren't that great or whatever, but yeah. Okay. Now that I have that buffed in, I'm just going to go ahead and go back in with our larger blending brush, just the M441. Sorry, I'm using so many Morphe brushes. It's what I grabbed first, but use what you have. So yeah, I'm going to actually take a little bit of Mr. Grinch so that, sorry, I'm showing this about that lighter green shade, just to soften the edges. These blend out really well. Very easy. Okay, just to add a little definition, so I'm now going in with the larger Grinch palette, and this is the green that I'm going to show you. It's not bad, but it's a little finicky, so it is the darker green. It is called Snarky. I'm just taking the Morphe M506 brush, so to say, it's not quite a pencil brush, but it's a little bit bigger and fluffier. But what I've noticed, because I can even show you, is when I start adding it, I feel like there's, a bit of definition there, but there's not, a ton. To get the color, because this is the deepest shade in the palette. Between the two, the deepest shade. So, I wish it was a bit stronger. You can, tap it to build up more pigment. I did the first time I played with this, I did use it as, my eyebrow color. And I had to, because even my eyebrow duo is showing up darker and more pigmented. So I wouldn't say this shade doesn't work well, but for me, who is generally looking for a more pigmented deepening shade, you just have to work with that. You can probably see as I'm chatting that I've had to dip in, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 times just for this little bit of outer corner. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. Besides that though, it's a decent shade. But if I had the option of like my entire makeup collection, I would not reach for this green. The other two that I've showed you so far, even liquid eyeshadow, I love these. And another shade that I'm gonna show you later on, it's a shimmer shade. Same. Like I want to use it. This deeper green, I feel like it almost, again, I'm colorblind, but it could be like a grainy brown. I'm pretty sure it's a dark green. It just, it needs a bit more pigment or ease of use. Like I hate that I feel like I have to like grind my brush in there just to get it to look pigmented. Okay, so I am back after doing that. I went ahead, you can probably see, just worked on my shade, so sorry if I didn't show my bad. I was watching a video and kind of just got carried away. But all I do is, I probably showed in videos before, but just kind of wiggle it out. That's a fun descriptive word, wiggle it out. But just using the same brush, kind of just keep adding in product. A lot of times I will use, this side is not following it very well, but this side I think is a great representation. You can see it really follows my like eyebrow, the edge of it. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm getting some makeup books for Halloween. Why do I keep calling Christmas Halloween? It's like my brain is just, I'm drinking caffeine right now, and I feel like my brain is just like, ah! And yeah, not good, because we need to center ourselves and focus on what we are saying. Anyways, so I will go ahead and kind of show you on this side how I am just going to build it up almost, 'cause at least for myself, I really hope you can see. I'm sorry if I'm blocking you. But, like on this side, my brow is just kind of going up a little bit higher. So I'm just building that up a little bit higher so that the definition just kind of matches better. That is looking pretty okay. I do have a mirror off to the side so I can keep kind of looking just to see if I need to deepen up anything else. Okay, enough talking. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll just go back in with that same brush that we applied the green shade with, so the M433. A little bit more of the shade Loathe Entirely. And I'm just going to tap some of it up. I'm just going to very gently try to go over the edges just to soften and blend it out. I will definitely say the quality of this palette is something that you can work with. So if $20 to you is not a whole lot of money, because that is what I believe the larger palette costs, there is some really nice shades in there. It's hard for me to pick because there is one shade, I'll just show you now, 530 Jazzercise, which we'll use for like our inner corner highlight. Might even use for our face highlight. We shall see. Literally is like one of my favorite shades. I am so addicted to this shade right now. It's so pretty. It is hard for me to pick. I know this one I think is more affordable. I should have already ran through that with you in the intro. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling actually really good with that. So I definitely say the blend is really good compared to my last makeup video, I think. I'm trying to think. I think it was before the one I just filmed. I don't fully remember what it was about, but I know I struggled a lot more with it. So this so far is blending very seamlessly, so we love that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just apply some more shimmers to the lid. I cannot decide if I want to use a glitter glue or not. I'm just going to start off with not. So there is two options we can use. We can either use this one called the. I love that movie so freaking much. I think this is why I literally bought the entire collection, pretty much. I love that movie. The Jim Carrey version, which I think this was very strongly referenced from. But anyways, there is also I'm Not Going, which is another reference to the movie. I think we're gonna use, let's just swatch, why not? Because I haven't fully planned yet if I'm gonna do like a swatching, like a separate swatching video. They're both pretty similar. This one's, I feel like, a bit shimmer. I don't know. I feel like this one is a bit more like golden green. They're both super nice, but this one I think we'll use in the middle. I'm just gonna go ahead and taking a Morphe M166 brush. Just kind of tap on that outer edge. I literally feel like this is probably doing nothing. But I always like to do this just to, I don't know, make everything feel connected. It does feel, honestly, pretty much the same shade as this liquid eyeshadow. So, again, there are other shades in the liquid eyeshadow trio. So, if those don't interest you, you honestly don't need them. Or if you honestly just want the green, I would say the shade in the palette is very, very similar, if not identical. Okay, wiping off my brush. If this is your first time to my channel, I have a towel, ooh, looks horrifying, that I always kind of just have laying down here that I can kind of just wipe off my brushes when I want to dip into another shade or use the brush to blend out the edges or something. I'm able to do that. Think of a cheaper version of like a color switch. That's how I like to do. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take 530 Jazzercise, which is just this perfectly, it's like a really pretty, I feel to me, minty green sparkle. I'm taking that M166 brush again, just going to tap that into the inner corner. And I don't even feel like this needs a like glitter primer, glitter glue. If you do have a tendency for your shadows to crease on you, then by all means, completely feel free. But it is very pigmented, very just shimmery. I feel like this is the star of the entire collection. To me, at least for this look. I am planning on doing another video, hopefully next Monday, because vastly Christmas is approaching us, and I think we either have 5 more videos or 4 more videos, whatever, for the month before it's basically Christmas is over. So I want to try to make sure that my next 4 videos are all Christmas themed. And I want to do a Cindy Lou Who. There you go, you can kind of see it. It's very like horrifying. But you'll see in like the little set that I show you, this came from that little set. And I want to do a Cindy Lou Who-ish, you know, slightly inspired look. I found some lashes from the Dollar Tree. They're like really long and really curly that I think will look perfect. I don't remember if I included those in a haul, but if I should not, yeah, those will be in that video. So super, super excited with that. So for a bit of a brow bone highlight, I'm thinking of trying out, what is this called? From the bigger palette, His Heart Grew. So it's just a shimmery white kind of shade. Taking the same M166 brush and just tap that in. It's a pretty subtle white shade. Probably I would say more like a frost, but I mean it's still picking up really well on camera. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to eyeliner. So I just have the eyeliner. It's just a black eyeliner. I don't even know if it says what shade it is, but it's just a felt tip eyeliner. I just love the packaging. It's so cute. I know this sounds sad. I'm probably not really going to use this product besides today because, I don't know, I got it mainly because it's cute. I don't, like, me and felt tip liners, if you've watched my channel, do not tend to get along. They always dry out way too fast on me, and I get irritated with them. And truthfully, I don't, I like the idea that they did this. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I kind of wish, sorry, I was like literally covering you. I wish this was green. Why is this not green? This would have been cool. Like, I get that, like, I don't know, because I feel like we're buying this collection for the oddityness of it or like the differences of it. And I think that's super trendy. I'm trying to understand that they are trying to reach a larger audience than just people like me who want, weird or not weird but just different, get it on theme. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, do my eyeliner with this really quick, and then we will be back. I'm back. I don't know if you ever have like a makeup mess up that turns into something that you love. So I think when I was drawing my wing, either that or I'm just struggling, which, life happens. This wing, this like bottom one here, I literally like it was like coming down like this way. Like it did not look great. I think I might have done it like this. So yeah, not accidents happen. But I was thinking of like cleaning it up, and then I realized like I think it actually looks pretty cool. This side doesn't look as good. This is like stubbier because again like this is totally an accident here. So it kind of just worked out, but I don't know, I think I might have just figured out a new eyeliner kind of thing that I want to play with, but I wanted to move on because, yeah, I was just going to spend way, way, way too much time doing eyeliner, and I really don't want to be here filming all day long, even though I love it. But, okay, let's go ahead. We're going to jump into our eyelashes. So, that is what these little things look like. I have not worn these yet. I wanted to save them for the video. But let me go ahead and show you. Honestly, they're a pretty simple looking eyelash. In my opinion, they're still really cute. The makeup lover in your life, I think, would enjoy these. And these, I don't really think you can, like, mess up eyelashes. Like, making eyelashes. So, hopefully those are good. My new lash trick that I've been doing is... Oh no, where's my lash glue? We'll have to find that in a second. But I apply it to the actual band of the lash, and then I apply it to my eyeliner, and then I kind of just match them up. So let me get that ready, and we'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and see. I did not trim these down, because, I don't know, they're super long, but we'll see. I'm just using, from September Rose, it's this lash applicator. And just going to apply them. I do appreciate that the band is really thin, so I think it'll be pretty user-friendly. I've been having such an issue with my lash band popping up in the front. Like, I don't know why she's not sticking down. Let's see. I think those look cute. I mean, we'll see once we put, like, mascara on. But they do kind of look like everyday lashes. I can appreciate how... I feel like the eyeliner, though, I'll definitely have to do this for my Cindy Lou Who look, because I really feel like it's giving. I just need, like, that, like, bulbous kind of nose that they have, and then I'm just all the way there. I feel so cute. But yeah, let me go ahead, apply that. I think I might complete my, like, foundation-ness real quick, and then I'll be right back. I swear, it's so crazy how just, like, base really can... I don't know, just it really evens you out. I absolutely love it. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go ahead, let's work on the under eyes. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that GRINCH liquid eyeshadow. I did not say before, it is a good idea / I would say you need to shake them up. They do separate often, but with wearing, I have not had any issue. I can go ahead and just see how it's still, like, I would still say it looks nice and sparkly on the lid. So far it looks really good. I realized I did not say with the eyeliner. When we go through everything, or we probably already should have, I have the box here somewhere. I am pretty sure that this liquid eyeliner is not meant to be anything revolutionary. It's just called Rushing Grinch Face Eyeliner, which is adorable. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It doesn't personally for me, like, if it was a hot day and I was sweating, ew, I know, at least for me, I hate the idea of sweating, but I feel like it would, probably start trends, so keep that in mind, if you tend to be that kind of person, but for every day in this cold weather, it's a good eyeliner, I would say you're basically buying it for the packaging, which is, I knew what I was buying it for. Okay, the point of what we're here for. So that liquid eyeshadow, I'm just going to take some under the eye. Hopefully I'm not covering too much. Sorry if I am. And I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna go back in with that smaller brush, the M506 brush, just wiping it off. And just kind of smoothing it under the eye. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take that blendy brush that we used earlier, the M441, just to soften it out. I can't tell if I like that, actually. Maybe that's a no. That feels like a no. Scratch that. I'm gonna take an angled brush instead. So it's just that it is a duo, like with a little, you know. So the M158, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that dark green snarky shade. Just running that along the lower lash line for just a bit of definition. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and take one of the Arulays. I have not used any of these brushes, so they do have like a little trio set, which I'm forgetting that I'm showing you all of this in the intro, so you will have already seen. But it's just the more kind of angled one. I'm gonna dip into Loathe Entirely, and I'm just going to softly run that under my lash line. Lower lash line, just kind of blend it out. And I think, hopefully, that's gonna look okay. I actually like that. I think it looks good. I think we need to apply mascara. I'm just first gonna take just a powder brush. No real, except for just whatever powder I normally use, just to soften that edge a little bit. You can always use a larger blending brush as well. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some mascara real quick. Just the CoverGirl, what is this? Lash Class Volume Dark Brown Waterproof. So let me go ahead and do that. You know what? Because I'm not going to work, I'm not going to do that. If I was, then I would. I'm going to use Very Black. Same thing, but it is not waterproof. So let me go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I feel really good with that. I think everything has kind of evened itself out and looks really cute. So I'm going to do, I never use a liquid blush tint kind of situation. So that is what this is. This is in a little set. I'm trying to find, did I see the box? Sorry. This is just a blush lip and cheek tint. That's what we'll call it. So I don't know if I'll do any on the lips, maybe. But I did use it before. I have not used it over like foundation. Again, I don't really use blush little tints, but I'm just taking their sponge. I've been using it for my foundation. Maybe I'll try to use the other side, so I don't like disrupt the blush tint. But I'm just going to dab this on. Hopefully I didn't do too much. I don't think I did. I think it just adds like a nice pinky tint. It's really cute. It's a really soft shade, and I think it looks really, really nice. There's a lipstick, but for just funsies' sake, and I know my lips are a little tinted right now, but I'm just going to take a little bit of the tint. Just to see. It's pretty pink. Oh my god. Wow. That is, it's giving very bubblegum pink. It's very pink. I don't think I'd wear this shade. Maybe as a blush. Definitely as a blush. The lip, I don't know. I just tend to wear a darker lip shade. I don't know. So, whatever. Okay. There is a blush that came in the package as well. It's so cute. I think the dog's name is Max. The shade is like pretty bright though. So, this is... Oh, you cannot even see that. What a bummer. Let me try to lower the color in a little bit. Does that... There you go. That looks more true to color. So maybe I should keep it right there right now. I feel like that just makes me look extra pink, which is probably true. So whatever. Fine. Going off topic. There is no shade name, I don't think, for this. It's just called Blush. I'm taking my favorite Sonia Kashuk brush. Loading up my brush, and I'm just going to dust on, there's a piece of hair on this, some blush. It's just, I feel like it's kind of a everyday, really soft, I mean, I think it looks pretty pink on camera. I like it. It's really nice. It's really soft. I don't know if it'll work for everybody's skin tone, but it is a really nice shade. I think it's really soft and pretty. Okay, let's go ahead probably and move on to the actual lips. Alright, so just taking the Duo, so it does have a red lip liner. I'm just going to try this. In a second, maybe I shouldn't talk. I'm going to go ahead and sharpen this in a second because I do have another one because I did buy it too because I actually love the lipstick. But the liner, it's decent, but when I sharpened it, it did that thing that liners love to do, which is like crumble. I don't know if it was just too cold or what. So the temperature in here is a lot better today, so we're going to try and sharpen it and just see if it was that. But let me go ahead, line my lips a little bit as fuck. Okay, so after I lined the lips, this literally did the same thing it did to me on the last round. I even had to sharpen it down a little bit more because it literally, like, a big chunk of the liner just, like, fell out, which sucks. But as I kept sharpening it, the bit of red, I don't know if you can see, it just keeps flaking off with it. So that's honestly a massive disappointment. I don't think it's my sharpener, the one that I have. It's just the next one I did. It's not like super clean, but I did clean it out. I have no other issues with my other liners. The one I really like, even though unfortunately it's not cruelty free, is Max Cherry lip liner. That's what I'm currently using. But anyway, so just be warned when you do buy this Duo. I don't think the liner is that good, the lip liner, but the lipstick is really good. And I do believe this was $10 again. We will obviously see when we do the thing, but let me go ahead and apply this real quick. So this applies, it does dry down to a matte finish, but it applies kind of glossy and it takes a bit to set. So just keep that in mind. But let me go ahead and apply real quick. So as our lipstick is just setting down, I forgot that we did not do highlighter. So the highlighter is called Snarky. The packaging is identical to the little compact mirror. It just looks like instead of there's just a freestanding mirror where this has a highlighter attached to it. It just slides out, has a mirror again. So I think it's the exact same component, but the highlighter is like a really, like, soft peachy. I think it's definitely going to work for, I don't even know if you can see it. You can kind of see it. It has a really nice glow, which is good. So I would definitely say this is going to work for a lot more people. I'm just going to go ahead and take the Real Techniques setting brush just to apply some to the upper part of my cheeks. I don't know if it's showing up. Talk about what we were talking about earlier with missed opportunities. I wish that this was a green. Why not a green? Like a soft green. Or even like that sparkly green shade that we have in the inner corner. Wouldn't that be just so cool? Like, other brands have done a green. I just wish that they would have. But, yeah, let me go ahead. Okay, so final thoughts here. I would definitely say that all of the makeup is pretty good. I think for myself, things that stand out products to me are the lipstick. Here, lip liner, as we know, sucks, but the lipstick is awesome. This little palette, I would say I actually really love, especially for that green shade here. It's really pretty. The shadows are really fun, and it's really fun to play with. I don't remember off the top of my head how much this is, but it will be in the intro. I do believe the bigger one was about 20 bucks, so all in all, not super bad. Affordability wise, obviously there are other products out there that if you're like a first time makeup lover, or if you are a first time makeup user, or building your collection or whatever, maybe pass. I definitely would say this is a good one. I like this one a lot. The bigger one, I would say maybe pass on. I wasn't gonna get it, but I just figured because I had basically bought the entire collection, I bought it. The highlighter, again, is another pass. It's just okay. The brush set, I brought this set here just because I wanted the brushes. I bought the Beetlejuice ones as well just because, I don't know, it's kind of cool to have a bit of the collection, especially if the rest of the makeup kind of sucks. Usually their brushes are good. Their price point of $30 is a little ridiculous, in my opinion, for what you get. A sponge, a basic sponge, it's not even that good. It's, don't get me wrong, it works, it's good, but it's the exact same material as this one here. I do like both of them. They're a sponge, so if you need a new sponge, whatever, I still don't feel like it's worth 30 bucks. This is a nice sponge once it's wet for like getting into the eyes and stuff, but still, I don't still feel $30 was a good price for it. The lashes, they're cute, they're nice, they're honestly gentle, soft lashes. I don't remember how much they were. I would say I would pay no more than maybe $5 for these. You know, it's a cute concept. The eyeliner as well. If, it's basically, I feel like it sounds bad to say it's a waste of money. It's a good liner, but it's a felt tip, and in my opinion, it's going to stop working at some point. So, it's completely up to you. Again, I bought it just because it's pretty. So, if you are like that, and if you are okay with quote-unquote wasting money, then totally do that. Last thing, I think, I'm trying to just run through everything real quick. I think I just need to talk about the eye trio. I did not show... I know I only... Whoa. I know I only talked about one in the video, but the eye trio is really, really nice. I really do like it. I think it's very simple for a one and done kind of look. So if you are wanting to play with some makeup or whatever, I think the eye trio is actually a really cute idea. So, and just really simple. Put it on, tap it in, and go about your day. But that is it for today's video. I really do hope that you enjoy. Let me know down in the comments, are you thinking of buying anything from the collection? I would be so excited to find out from all of you. I love you all so, so, so much. I really do hope that you are enjoying this festive season. Hopefully everything is going great for you. And I will see you on my next video. Alright, bye.